guys, one industry. Meet Jeremy, Bob, and Jason, who will take you behind the scenes of the Christmas, Halloween, and interactive industries, straight from their mom's basement. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Take it away, guys.
Well, welcome everybody to Three Guys in One Industry, where the three of us lifelong friends are here to talk about this attractions industry that we all love. Before we jump into the topic for today, we're going to kind of give you a little backstory of who the three of us are so you know who's talking toward you. I'll start. My name is Bob, and I got into the haunted house industry somewhere around 2004, so 20 plus years ago. And I never thought I would. I basically went to a haunted house with a friend of mine, and the plan was just to go there, walk through, check it out, maybe get some behind the scenes looks. And as I was behind the scenes, I was approached, and as most of you know, the haunted houses were always short in actors, and I was asked if I could act. And before I could think about anything, I said yes. And I've never looked back. It was one of the best things I've ever done. I had a lot of fun. After about 3 or 4 years, I got into the management aspect of it, and I started learning the actor training, the construction, what the off-season looks like. And at some point, I had the opportunity to go help at Transworld's Halloween and attraction show. And that's, again, same thing. I did it once, kept on doing it. And now I'm helping out at all the different shows, and being able to talk and interact with all these different industry experts and leaders and things like that, and just learn from the best, if you will. And with all that, last year, my family and I opened up our own haunted house, and hopefully we'll be around and learning for the years to come. How about you, Jason?
Brand new to the industry. Not very long, but it's an industry that I'm extremely excited about. It's unearthed a passion inside of me that I didn't know that I had. This late in my professional life, I didn't think I'd be full head on into the haunt industry, but you know what? I'm really excited, and I'm really excited to see where this podcast is going to take us. I really want this to be interactive too. I want our fans, I want everyone watching us to come on this journey with us. I want to include everybody in this. This is kind of like our podcast, but I also think it's going to be driven by the people that watch this. And I really hope that they enjoy watching it and going on this journey with us as much as we are, filming it and going on it alone. So, Jeremy, how about you?
Wait a minute. We were supposed to write something for this?
Well, you had one job. I mean, we want to kind of talk about ourselves, buddy.
I set up the cameras, the mics,
well,
pretty
yeah,
much
that's
everything.
That's the easy part. We needed an intro.
Plus, you don't allow me out of the house.
Well, how about you just tell everyone about yourself? You should know that, right?
Sure. If you just take what they said, yeah, that works. That's the same. I'm going to go with that.
I guess that's all we're gonna get. So
you know what? Take what we can get.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
He's peaked already. And we're a couple minutes in.
Yeah,
And he's peaked.
Pretty much. I'm going to go to sleep for a little while, guys.
Just
Okay,
keep the
fair
record
enough.
button on. We're good.
That's why he's behind the camera, right? All right. Well, anywho, how about we hop into our main topic for this show, this very first show?
Let's go.
Being it's getting into that July time, I think it's trade show season is kind of starting to come toward an end, at least for the haunted house side of things. So let's talk about what we've seen, what we enjoyed. I think Jason, for you, is one of the first ones you've been to.
Yeah, it was the first trade show I've actually ever attended, and let alone worked. Like I said, I'm more of a Comic-Con guy and enjoying it for all the movies and stuff and comics and stuff like that. But going to see a trade show and realizing the scale of how big this industry is was kind of mind-blowing to me. I was a little overwhelmed on day one walking in, and in St. Louis, at Transworld St. Louis, and just a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, I mean, and you've seen it from a different light, than most people would, as the behind the scenes, and what it takes not only to be at the show, but to set the show up in the back end. and that's kind of I think it's one of the most interesting parts. It's fun to go to the trade show. It's good to see, we've seen a ton of vendors. You probably see, you see things you're never going to see anywhere else. But seeing that back end of things and be able to just talk to the friends that you made along the way and just, you don't see them more than once a year, maybe twice a year at different shows. And it's just a really fun and enjoyable atmosphere.
Yeah, no, that's the greatest thing about it. I guess as far as, takeaways from it, is I think what I'm taking away from this trade, from my experience at Transworld, is how we're going to use that experience and everything to push this podcast.
Yeah.
I think, is seeing the scope and meeting so many different people and meeting so many different types of vendors. It's not just masks and costumes. I mean, there were so many different things, different aspects, things you don't even think about. Getting into the haunted house industry was at this trade show, and let alone everything else from the interactive side of it and the Christmas side of it.
Yeah, the Christmas side is the thing that blew me away the first time I've seen it, whenever it comes up. Just the amount of different, it's not just lights.
No.
I think one of the coolest things that I seen first, I believe, with Christmas, and then it's slowly transitioned to the different industries, is now I can't remember, of course, that the lights where they project it up onto the wall, and it's projection mapping.
Yeah.
That is just amazing. You can turn a plain old wall into anything, and seeing how it started off on the Christmas and it's transitioned over, and you see the Halloween starting to do it. It's just super cool. Plus, and then trying all the interactive games is a blast. Different there's been one room escape rooms that you can try that's 30 to 60 seconds long, where you got to press a button, but it's not as simply just pressing that button. You got to get out of this, whatever you're trapped in, and then you can press the button. It's fun.
Absolutely. No, and I think the other part that really blew me away, though, is the interactive stuff, where it wasn't just escape rooms. It's not just bouncy houses. I mean, I learned about game show rooms and just the scale of everything. And I think that the amount of things that are out there for anyone to enjoy. Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, if you didn't like Christmas and you didn't like interactive, you got you got the Halloween stuff. If you didn't like Halloween, guess what? There's Christmas interactive. And there was something over there for everything. But, I guess
there was gummy bears, the Haribo.
Was there?
I didn't see those.
I missed that. I saw the chocolatier guy. There was a chocolate guy by the Christmas side, and that was fantastic.
Yeah. Did you, for you, Jason, did you learn anything going to the show for the first time that you could, share with everybody, and it could be a tip, it could be just something you've seen, or, something that just you think people should know if they ever plan on going to something, whether it's a big trade show, a small trade show, a convention, just anything in general.
I think going in with an open mind.
Nice.
When I was there, obviously I dealt with a lot of the seminar individuals and stuff. And the one thing that I did when I was talking with a lot of these individuals is how they're very innovative, trying to either push a certain, product, or they're trying to change the industry for themselves. And I think just go into it with a blank slate and just be willing to take in everything, and not, not that you want to judge anything, but like just have an open mind and just go into it and just be willing to learn, and just have fun though too. I mean, that was just the biggest thing, but learn and have fun and go into it, with an open mind.
Yeah, that's definitely good advice. I'd say going to the evening events, doing things afterwards when the show floor closes down, it doesn't stop. You still go, and like I said, you only get to see some of these people a handful of times in the year, because they're from all over the country, sometimes all over the world.
Yeah.
And you only see them that handful of times to take advantage of everything. Take advantage of whatever time you have, get together, go to one of the parties, go to, the hotel lobby if you have to, and just hang out with them, chat with them. And the best part about the Transworld, for example, is just there's such a large, across the street's the hotel, the Marriott. You can go there, and the entire lobby is just everybody that's at that show. Whether you've seen them at the show, whether you've seen them during the seminar, whatever it is, they're there. They're at that lobby, and that's the time where you can talk to some of those people that sometimes they could be a little harder to approach because you might be intimidated. You might just not want to because they're busy with other things.
Yep.
That's a good time where you can just rub elbows with those industry leaders and really chat with them.
Networking is huge there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know. I guess the other thing too, I mean, thinking about the shows, I mean, unfortunately, I only went to St. Louis, and I was only at the Midwest Haunters for a little bit. I didn't make it to Philadelphia for the East Coast Haunters, but of those trade shows and stuff, I mean, I guess, and Jeremy, you can go back. I know you weren't at any this year, but even in your recent past, what would you say is some of the best things you saw maybe at the show that you were at?
I know whenever the last time I went, for sure, I was looking to put Christmas lights on, and I went in that Christmas area, and it was just mind blowing. It seemed like I was walking for hours just looking at all the lights and like new technology and all that stuff. But once I got done with that, I got over that dark zone. Was pretty awesome over there. I have to say, a lot of the animatronics and stuff like that just blew my mind. Just the things they could come up with and things that'll jump out at you and move and look realistic. That's what I really enjoyed about a lot of that.
So you went from the brightest
part
of it to the darkest part?
Oh my God. I go
everything
it's
in between, I guess,
wide spectrum here.
Well, that's a very direct answer then, I guess. Not to be vague about that.
What about you, Bob?
So this is going to sound really silly because of all the huge things you can see at these trade shows and everything like that. I would say one of the most popular things is there's these LED name tags that you can change. You can throw anything you want on there, and for some reason, people love them. Just walking around with the name. It's just, oh, that's really cool. Where do I get that? What's that? How do you do that? And it's to think about how these huge props and these super fancy masks and all the different makeup stuff and things you can see there. A simple little name tag is what is this easy conversation starter. So I thought that was really cool. It's something that you get approached by, and again, that simple conversation starter that sometimes it makes it a little difficult to approach certain people. It's a really, really great icebreaker when you're talking to somebody or you're just simply walking down the show floor.
Yeah. No,
or sometimes you forget that you have it on. They're like, hey, Bob. And I'm like, how does this person know my name? Oh, that's right.
That's right. I'm advertising myself.
Yeah.
Now,
how about you?
I was going to go with the dark zone because I have never seen anything like that in my life. 20-foot animatronics going nuts.
It is awesome.
But honestly, the nerd in me loved the 25 or whatever 30-foot Stay Puft inflatable. I was so in on starting to bid on that stupid thing, and I don't know where the heck I was going to put it. It was probably going to go in my backyard year round, but that's what I was all in on, is that 25-foot Stay Puft inflatable.
I was expecting on the ride home you going, hey guys, we got to put this big old box in the back of this van somewhere.
I may have asked your brother, hey, how much room you got in that van? Because this thing may be coming. And he goes, well, we got a roof too if we need to.
Yeah. we could just aired it up. So
yeah.
Wait, what would your wife have thought about that?
I guess I'm going to go back to it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
That works.
That's what I'm going with.
Big time.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that would have been something else. Like, why is our energy bill through the roof? Oh, yeah, that's right, because we're keeping this thing inflated 24 hours a day.
And then think about the news story when it blows away. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man attacks.
Definitely would have done that the last couple days with the wind we had here. So, but yeah, no, it was...
Bob, this is what you replaced me with. The new guy at Transworld. His big takeaway is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
that he said Dark Zone at first.
Yeah. Stole my thunder, man.
There, he takes it to Wisconsin, and a high wind comes through, and the next thing you know, the Stay Puft Marshmallow is eating a Calatrava in downtown Milwaukee.
There's reports of, news reports of the Stay Puft just flying.
Is that marshmallowism?
Could be.
Like cannibalism?
Could be. It's delicious either way.
I'm into that.
I bet you are.
So this is it, huh? This is your new gig, Bob?
Yeah.
Jason, you guys are behind the scenes at the trade shows. This is awesome.
We're trying. That's what we want to do, is we want to bring everybody with us on this journey, like I said before, and get them this behind the scenes look that we're seeing. I want them to come on this ride, and I want them to see what we're seeing. That's what I want to do.
Oh, I don't know if I want them to see what you're seeing.
You never know.
True.
For better or for worse.
Especially that tail end of that show.
Yeah, that Saturday night was no joke.
He had a corn dog. All right, so how are you guys doing?
Good.
Fantastic.
I thought
Good.
I'd jump in here. You know, I got out of the pool, and I thought you guys need you know, Bob, you've been around a while,
Yeah.
but your two amigos, they're a fresh coat of latex paint.
Yes,
you
they
know?
are.
They got a lot to learn. So I thought we'll do a little Timmer time, a few tips and tricks from Timmer and some industry news.
Kick off your shoes, the pool is waiting. It's open swim, no time for complaining. Some laugh, some raise, some deeper views. From sunshine chats to breaking news. Float or swim, take your pick. It's Timmer time now, dive in quick.
And the big thing I wanted to share with you that very few people in the industry know is, you know, our good friend from the UK, Mark Edwards, right?
Yep.
Mark just recently sold Farmageddon and Farmer Ted's, and those are huge events in Europe. And he sold it to the Great Britain's equivalent of Universal. They were in negotiations for over 9 months, and it's gone, and it's gone for good.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's crazy. And Amory and I, we actually flew over to see it a number of years ago. And what we learned just blew our mind. His land has been in his family for over 400 years.
Holy cow.
Right. So,
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah, think about it.
Wow.
Our country isn't even 400 years old.
Yeah.
That just blows my mind. And it's gone. And I mean, he didn't let any of us on. You know, we just saw him 3 months ago.
Right. I was gonna say I thought I seen that train.
He was there.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah. So that's kind of the big news. And then the other thing I think that everybody really is going to be excited about is there's been a group of us working with the insurance underwriters because, you know, lawsuits and everything have been going through the roof. Premiums are up, as you well know, being an owner now. How do you like that pressure, Bob?
Every time you say it, I still get a little
Yeah.
nervous.
Better you than me.
So after months of working with the underwriters, we just had a huge phone call today, and I don't want to name drop. You know, it's beneath me, and I'm too humble to say Ben Armstrong, Chris Stafford, Rich, Jen, Marie Gavinski. We're on a very lengthy phone call today, and it looks like we've put together a safety training program that they're going to launch at Transworld 2027.
Awesome.
And it's not, the contracts haven't been signed yet, but if everyone does what they're supposed to do and they get certified through these seminars that they have to attend, the underwriter said that they're looking up to 25% discounts on your premiums for
I guess
owners.
I'm going through some seminars this 2027.
Absolutely. So that's it from Timmer Time. And thanks for letting me stop in for a little bit. And next month, when you guys get on, I've got a special treat for you. You're gonna be hearing from Scott Tater Lynn with Tater's Tales, and that's gonna be from the dark side.
I think Jason and Jeremy are in for a trip with that. Too.
Looking forward to it.
I'm just going to roll with the punches here.
That's all you can do, Jason.
That's
all I
probably
can
your
do.
best bet.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. Have a great show.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you later. Bye.
Thanks for joining. The water's been fine. From splashy laughs to thoughts that shine. We've soaked in stories, stirred up the sea. From sunny banter to moments serene. Whether you drifted by or jumped right in, you made it Timber time. Now that's a win.
Well, that was a nice visit. That was Timmer. If you guys didn't know, he's going to be our one of our quarterly guests coming in. So look forward to that.
Yeah, he's something else.
You just met him this year.
Yeah, he can be a little overwhelming at times, and yeah, I highly encourage anybody to spend 5 minutes with him if you can make it that long.
Yeah, and the news coming from that attraction owners group is amazing. I know I'll be doing some seminars at Transworld next year for sure.
I said it before, I'll say it again. Better you than me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So maybe we get back on track. Jeremy, can we get back on track? Are you good with that, or?
Yeah. I've been waiting for you guys, I guess.
Wake up back there.
Always waiting for us, huh?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, aside from obviously the Transworld 2027 to see what these new safety classes and things, is there any shows that you'd like to be go to or check out, and maybe not this year, a little short notice, but maybe in the coming years.
Yeah, some of the being where we are local here in Wisconsin, I mean, the Milwaukee Horror Con has actually become one of my favorites. That'll be on my list. And actually, the one too, just because of after Transworld, I'm really would love to go to this Christmas Expo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what I would love to go see.
okay,
Yeah.
nice. How about you, Jeremy? You got any?
Actually, I didn't go last year, but I want to go to that HorrorCon. I think that would be really cool
Okay.
to go to. As of right now, that's the only one on my list right now, but I know there's a much more.
I mean, you guys are forgetting IAPA.
Oh, I didn't forget IAPA.
See,
That'd be amazing to go.
That's
to.
a bucket list item right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That's
just on my list. Yeah, every year.
Okay. Gotcha.
yeah. That would be a bucket list. That's San Diego Comic Con esque for me. So,
Yeah,
oh
exactly.
yeah, that's what
How
it is.
dare you say I missed that?
And then I would love to take this international at some point. I've read about this Christmas World that's in Europe, and I know Europe's got this huge, Christmas scene that's entirely different than the United States. I know, Jason, you had mentioned earlier before we started chatting here that you might have disciplined your kids using some of that stuff.
Yeah, Krampusnacht.
There you go.
Saint Nick is fine for all the kids that are a little too not as tough. But when you want to get some kids in line, you tell them Krampus is coming instead of Saint Nick. It'll
Okay.
work. But no, Europe would be fantastic
Yeah.
to go see it. I mean, I think that would put that as another bucket list item for me. Put those 1 and 2.
There you go. Too bad we missed the Farmageddon. That'd have been good to see.
Honestly, like being on land that's 400 years old.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's unbelievable to me.
I mean, and there's also another one, Midsummer Scream in California, getting out there on that West Coast would be fun.
Oh, that would be a blast.
And then there's always that zombie that keeps on coming back. There's that Hong Kong that's died, I think, 3 times, and it's back again. So I don't know. At some point, eventually, maybe we'll see.
Yeah, if it's still alive and still kicking, we can probably figure it out.
I think the interesting part's going to be, for me, very, personally, as I'm so used to seeing the behind the scenes, the setup, what it takes to put the show on, how it is to get everybody in, that kind of thing, from just what what I've seen for so long and what you and Jeremy have recently seen. That I think going to any one of these shows is, I know I'm not going to be able to help myself and say, oh man, why aren't they doing it this way? We should do it like that. Doing this is, the line doesn't work. We should have went to the left instead of the right, and it's going to suck in that aspect of it, but I'm going to try to turn that part of my brain off and just enjoy it. because it's not work at that point.
It's
You know,
exactly.
I'll teach you how to do that, Bob.
You have to
I
turn your
can
brain on
I-
first, Jeremy, before you can turn it off.
I'll teach you how to do how to turn it off.
And then the other thing that's super fun to do, especially around the Christmas, and I got a 5-year-old that enjoys it, and even my 15-year-old. I think your kids are a little older; they might not enjoy. Is there's a lot of the drive-through Christmas ones. Here in Wisconsin, we got the Yogi Bear does it, and then Christmas Country Springs. I think it's called something else now. I can't remember what it's called up there, but they have a drive-through with Christmas lights, and you can drive. It's essentially, for Yogi Bear, it's the campsite because no one's there, and you drive through, and it's all the different Christmas lights that's set up. They do drone shows there, so just
Never heard of that.
you never heard of any of the
Never.
Christmas drive-through? Nothing.
No, I mean Candy Cane Lane. That's
Oh,
about
okay.
all. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Is the big one.
So Candy Cane Lane has nothing on most of these.
Wow. That's
So you definitely we're gonna have to go to one of these.
we're gonna have to go.
So
We're gonna have to go
Yeah.
because you know what? Once again, not a lot of people may have seen these things.
Yeah.
And let's open this up to everybody.
Yep.
I
That'd be
think that
awesome.
one might be called Country Christmas.
Country Christmas. Okay.
Yeah, my
That
brain
makes
does
sense.
work. So
There we go.
You Googled
Yeah.
it. Don't lie. You have the computer right there.
I did.
Jeez.
Gosh, thanks, Bob.
Oh my goodness.
He just got done telling us that he's turning his brain off and thinking. he can
Yeah.
remember
Well.
stuff.
Yeah. We've known him long enough to know that's all hogwash. Anyway.
And it's off.
Yeah. And we're. Yeah.
But
But
anything else that you can think of for our first episode here?
you know what? I think just us getting together and us, the three of us, going out, going to escape rooms, going interactive, going to these Christmas shows, going to these haunts, whatever it is. Let's just go.
Let's be honest. If we do an escape room, it's you and I, and Jeremy's going to draw the pictures.
Well, someone's got to hold the camera.
I'll be in the corner, balled up in a ball, probably crying. But
There you go. That works.
That's
works.
all right.
I'll figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that kind of wraps it up for this episode. Next episode, what are we talking about, Jason?
This is going to be more of what are we going to be leaning heavily on you. I mean, because I kind of stink at it, but
I know.
the haunt, building a haunt, going
Okay.
through kind of from ground zero, hopefully to getting it ready to go.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the haunted attraction builds.
Oh, I did that.
Nice. Okay, and then we'll have Tater's Tales coming.
Tater's Tales. That's, you know what? That might be what I'm looking forward to the most.
Nice. Okay.
So,
Keeping your expectations low, I see. That's good.
hey, you know what? They're not that high to begin with.
All
So
right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I think that's a wrap here. We just want to thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you all in the future and tune in next time. Thank you.
thanks, guys. See you later.
Not so fast, gentlemen. The stars have aligned, the fog has cleared, and I, the Oracle, have arrived. Now, I may not have met Jesus, but I shared a friend or two, and I learned a lot of things along the way. Like fire hot, water wet, and trick-or-treat candy good. You know, the important stuff. Now, I've seen this movie before, industry talk shows, podcasts, what have you. They've come and gone over the years. Do you remember Rotting Flesh Radio? I didn't think so, and that's kind of my point. Then there was Inside the Haunt Industry. A reminder that sometimes the monsters aren't always in the attractions, but are behind the microphone. Turns out starting a show is easy. Doing the work, that's really both hard and frightening. If we're going to do this, it's going to have to be informative and entertaining. Yeah, in this business, passion starts the engine, but ego drives it into the ditch. I've crossed dimensions and bypassed reality to bring you absolute truth. But more importantly, I ignored 3 phone calls, a party invitation, and lunch to be here with you 3. And now that's the real sacrifice. I see your past, I know your future, and I already foresee myself regretting this conversation. So make it quick, gentlemen. I'm hungry. Oracle out.